Hi, this is Scott Sheng from Find My Way Home. Today I want to talk to you about VA mortgages and a very troubling pattern that I'm starting to see, or that I've seen for a little while, that's really kind of disturbing, and I want to explain what's going on. There are too many veterans that are being told that they're not eligible for their VA housing benefits. And it's not always the veteran's fault. Most of the time it's not, and I'm going to explain. So VA underwriting has an automated underwriting process just like most other loans. And like most other loan programs, in the past 10 years, when things were not great for the mortgage industry, all of the underwriting guidelines got a little bit more difficult. They tightened up, they created new rules, new guidelines, and it got a little bit harder to qualify for an automated underwriting approval. And VA was no exception. In 2011, VA updated their guidelines, made it a little tougher to get an automated approval. Now, an automated approval, anyone can do. They take your application, they take all your documentation, they put it through the software program, it calculates everything, and it spits out an approval or it spits out a not approval, a decline. Now, the issue with this is that almost anything can cause your automated underwriting approval to not be approved. It could be a credit reporting error. It could be somebody input something wrong. It could be the loan officer put something in wrong. You may have checked the wrong box when you did an application. It could be almost anything. Now, one of the greatest benefits of the VA loan is it allows for what's called manual underwriting. Manual underwriting basically means somebody will look at all of your documentation and look for opportunities to get you approved. So VA is very veteran friendly. It understands that when you're in the military, you move around a lot, and it's different circumstances. And because of your sacrifice, VA allows underwriters to go in and build the case for lending you money. Here's where the problem comes in. In order to do that, it takes time. It takes time and it takes expertise. So it takes a little longer to go through everything by hand. You have to have an experienced VA underwriter that knows the guidelines and that knows how to do a manual underwrite on the VA, knows how to look for opportunities to turn that decline into an approval. And you need a loan officer who you're talking to directly that can identify that there's an opportunity to do a VA manual underwrite. Now, all of those things together make manual underwriting harder than doing an automated underwriting approval. So the problem that these veterans are having out there, and the plague that we're running into in our industry, is simply the fact that it's not easy enough. So if you don't get your loan approved and it's not easy enough, these big box lenders, if you see a TV commercial, they're not going to do a manual underwrite on your loan. It takes too long, it's too expensive, they spend all their money on advertising, they're not hiring these experienced loan officers and underwriters in order to get your loan through. They're just not doing it. So you need to seek out somebody that has experience with manual underwriting. The point of this video is to let you know that it's very easy to not get approved through automated underwriting, and that shouldn't discourage you. All that means is that you're not working with the right lender. So if you're early enough in the process now, what I want you to do is make sure you talk to your loan officer about whether their company and whether that loan officer has personal experience doing manual underwriting on your VA loan, just in case. You don't want to get yourself into a situation like I've seen many veterans, and if you're on the Find My Way Home website right now, you can probably read some of the comments below that have had challenges and have been declined. And I have success story after success story of veterans that were told no multiple times until they were connected with an expert that understands VA manual underwriting. So Don't take no for an answer. If you have any questions at all, there's several ways you can contact us. Leave your comments, leave your questions, and we will absolutely get back to you to help point you in the right direction and get you connected with somebody that understands these loan programs. So thank you very much. Thank you for your service, and I hope this helps.